second-year student in the creative writing program in the graduate school at Sarah Lawrence. And I'm from Texas originally, and I went to Brown for my undergraduate, and I concentrated in human biology at Brown, and then I kind of made a career change and decided I wanted to pursue writing.
Tell me about
I looked into Sarah Lawrence because I had searched for a faculty member that I really wanted to work with. Her name is Joanne Beard. And when I found out that she was a faculty member at Sarah Lawrence, I knew immediately that's where I needed to apply in order to be there and work with her. And then as I looked more into the program, I was really excited by the format of the MFA, especially how you get conferences one-on-one with your teachers. I was really looking forward to that aspect of it. Since coming to Sarah Lawrence, I've been really amazed and overwhelmed by how great the teachers are and how much special attention they give you, individual attention they give you. They're really concerned about who you are as a writer, and they're interested in developing, helping you develop your career and kind of your vision as a writer. The graduate program, I mean, everyone is there to focus on writing, but the freedom comes in and that I haven't had to actually do, specific assignments of what the teacher wants us to study. Most of my assignments have been writing assignments that I've been interested in. They've been open-ended. So I've been able to write about the topics that are really interesting to me rather than whatever the teacher is interested in. So I love that the classes are all around the famous Sarah Lawrence round table. That wasn't something that I got in my undergraduate experience. We sit, the teacher sits around the round table as if she's one of the students, and usually my classes have been somewhere between 9 to 12 people, and class discussion is a huge part of all of my classes. It's very much almost like a student-led feeling in the classroom, that the teacher comes in with ideas for what they're going to be teaching about that day, but the questions that the students pose or the topics that students bring up often steer the conversation, and kind of the whole class can move around these issues of craft and challenges facing writers, and we can sort of address all of that in the classroom setting. There's been a nice age diversity among the students in the graduate program, because I took off 4 years between undergraduate and graduate school. And so there are some students who went straight from undergrad to graduate, but then there are a fair number who are kind of my age in the late 20s, and then even older than that, adult students who are returning to graduate school after a long period of time off. And I really like having a diverse classroom, especially for writing nonfiction. It really shows up in people's essays when they have kind of a long life history to draw from and pull that into their essays. And it also makes for more diverse feedback on your work that you're turning into workshops. I think the environment just is very warm and very welcoming and very supportive. Yeah, I think that's probably something very specific to Sarah Lawrence, is the supportive classroom, supportive teachers. When I graduate, I hope to continue writing kind of in my off time, in my evenings and on my weekends. And I think Sarah Lawrence, probably most importantly, is that it's given me the confidence to write by myself, to have like discipline in setting my writing structure, or the times that I write, setting the structure for that. Yeah, actually, I would really like to teach at the college level in the future, either teaching composition classes or creative writing classes to college students and even graduate level. I'd really enjoy that. I think, and I think it wasn't something that would have occurred to me before I came to Sarah Lawrence, but seeing my teachers here and the way that they run a classroom has kind of made me more interested in being a teacher, because I see how supportive and how encouraging and really how much freedom you can give your class. And that appeals to me, being that kind of teacher. loves to learn, who really isn't coming just to get a degree, and a student who is really excited about what they're learning. I think that excitement is the best kind of student that you could have, an excited student. And then someone who's also not afraid to structure their own learning and what they're interested in. And someone who wouldn't, who if they're given an open assignment of writing 12 pages about anything, they're already excited to tackle something that they want to write about.